What's up everyone? Welcome to another highly requested What's on my iPhone video. A lot of you asked for this after seeing my iOS 15 new features video, which is linked below in case you missed it. I think it's because I had some cool widgets on there, but also I haven't posted one of these in probably 87 years, so you guys are due for an update. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I do about one of these a month. I'm always rearranging my phone, getting new apps, and I just get bored really easily, so be sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. This video is also sponsored by CIT Bank, one of my new favorite apps for saving money, so necessary. So we'll talk a little bit about that one when we get to the money folder on my phone. We're just gonna get right into it. All right, so as you guys know, I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I might be upgrading to the iPhone 13. I can make tons of videos about that, of course. This case is from Velvet Caviar. Most of my cases are, but also a top secret little announcement in the works that nobody has heard yet. I'm actually going to be launching a new line of merch very, very soon, and phone cases are included. Actually, guys, we are officially live. So if you go to flexyourweird.com, you can purchase the very first phone case in my collection, which is all about embracing your flaws and being who you are. And I'll send you a personal thank you video, but more on that merch later. So starting with my background, this is just a picture of Nick and I at a wedding that I think is really cute. I rotate my background so much because I get bored, and that's that. So this is what it looks like when you first open my phone. Recently, I feel like I made my layout a lot more minimal. I took a lot of apps off my home screen. I used to have pages and pages and pages, but most of them I wasn't using regularly. So I really do love how Apple has this app library now so that you don't have to delete the apps that you will use maybe 3 or 4 times a year, but they don't have to clutter your home screen, which I love. So I have switched my phone into just 3 pages, which is super nice. As you can see on the very first page, this is definitely like what I go to on the daily, on the regular. At the top right here, we have a widget of my calendar. I just use Apple calendars. I've tried to get into other ones, and at the end of the day, I don't know what it is. It's not like this one's incredible, but it just syncs to all my devices, and I just haven't wanted to change it. One thing I really do love about iOS 15 is I feel like a lot of the widgets have had more updates. They have more options for things you can show and for different sizes. So of course we have up next. I just chose for mine the side-by-side of the list. So it's a bigger list of just all the items for today. And if there aren't so many for one day, it shows some of the ones from tomorrow. The one complaint that I have is that I do wish there was a way to put my calendar widget in light mode. I love having my phone in dark mode, but I do just feel like it'd be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing if my calendar was like bright and white or like beige colored, just like the rest of my phone. So my one complaint, but it's fine. Then we just have all of the apps that I use the most. So on the upper left, we have the Aura Ring app. So this is actually my new sleep tracking ring. I've been obsessed with tracking my sleep lately, and just, it's very eye-opening realizing how little you actually sleep when you think you sleep more. If we go to my sleep score for today, it looks like I actually had not terrible sleep. I actually slept for almost 8 hours the past few nights. Very proud of myself. It felt like I was sleeping in a lot, but ooh, that's not great. See, the other day, I literally got 3 hours of sleep. Not good. Then we have ClassPass, which honestly I don't use, but I have some leftover credits on there, and so I put it on my home screen to remind myself to book some classes or maybe a manicure or something like that. Then we obviously have YouTube and YouTube Studio. If you guys didn't know, I have a vlog channel. I've been moving, and so I've been uploading different types of vlogs. It's a smaller channel, so go over there and say hello. It's definitely where I do more behind the scenes of just my life, so go subscribe if you're interested in that. Of course, we have TikTok. Also, if you guys didn't know, I am obsessed with TikTok. I actually started my page in quarantine, and it has been pretty cool. So I really enjoy that. And then we have Spotify, where I listen to music. And of course, the bottom row is phone, Gmail. That's where I do all of my email. I have Instagram, which again, I love, and feel free to follow if you want. And then my text. So that's pretty much it for the first page. I keep it very simple. I always want to be able to see my calendar. I definitely like live and die by my calendar. So it's super handy. Page 2, we have pretty much the same layout as page 1, but instead of the calendar, I have this Pinterest widget right here. What's super nice is they just added these different options. So you can have your own boards show, or you can have random photos based on your interests show. I just moved, so I've been very obsessed with like home decor lately. So I set mine to be like home decor and kind of inspiration in terms of that. So this will just shuffle through random photos throughout the day, and honestly, I love it. I screenshot the ones that I actually really like and maybe want to mimic in my house, so that's been pretty cool. Then all of these folders are things that I definitely use, but not as often as the ones on the first page. We've got social media that I don't really use as much. We've got a work folder with all the typical stuff, Zoom, all of that. We've got some Instagram and YouTube sort of planning. So Airtable is my kind of content calendar. This is where I collaborate with my vlog channel editor that I have, and I'm able to make all of these little master calendars, which is really cool. And then huge shout out to Magic Links, by the way. They actually are who brought me this amazing brand deal. Magic Links is a platform where you can have commissionable links. So if you're ever showing products to your friends or your followers and they buy one of those products, you can actually make commission off that. So I love them. The team is so amazing. I love it, love it, love it. So next we have my money and my banking apps. I love talking about this personally because I feel like a lot of people, especially YouTubers, don't always talk about money and how much they make or how they manage their finances and things like that. And that's something I definitely want to get a lot more transparent about. So the newest app to my money collection, and the one that I want to talk about, of course, is CIT Bank, and specifically their savings builder account. I already do my banking elsewhere, but I'm really bad at saving, so I basically wanted to figure out how to have a savings account that not only builds money on my money, so it helps me actually earn interest and not just have it sitting somewhere, but also one that keeps me accountable, one that encourages me to actually deposit into my savings and to keep saving and really build better financial habits. And CIT Bank essentially does all of that for me. It's really quick and easy to sign up for a savings builder account, and it's great because I can just transfer money from my current bank account into my savings builder account on the CIT banking app, and there's no transfer fees, there's no minimums, so it's super easy and convenient to manage all from my phone. And the best part when it comes to that accountability, if you deposit $100 or more every single month into your savings builder account, you'll earn the top tier annual percentage yield, which is 6 times the national average. I love making money on money. I don't know about you, but you always should be making money on money. And it definitely keeps me consistently motivated to deposit $100 or more every month to savings. So I'm a bad saver, and this has definitely helped me kind of stay on track. So I highly recommend going to my description box, clicking the link, and signing up for a savings builder account. And if you do want to do all of your banking from one app, you easily can. You would open up a Savings Connect account, and you'll still get all of the benefits of the savings builder account, but you'll get a linked checking and debit card as well. So you could just manage all of your banking right from your phone, and it'd be super easy that way. So if you guys are actually trying to start saving money or build better financial habits, I know that I am, then check out this app. It's amazing. Go to the link in my description box and sign up for the savings builder account. Let me know how it goes. Then we've got this editing folder. This is where I edit majority of my Instagram photos. I just started doing something that is absolutely freaking life-changing, and it is how to get like the best quality photos in the freaking world. So these are some of the pictures that I shot. My phone shot this. Look at how crisp this is. I feel like sometimes, even though the camera is good on iPhone, when you edit it, it sort of loses quality, and I figured out how to not have it do that. I figured out how to make it amazing. I mean, look at those apps. It's like so crisp. And how I do that is I actually take the photo in Lightroom. In the Lightroom app, if you click on the camera button, it'll shoot the photo in RAW. And when you shoot in RAW, when you're editing, it'll so organically change the colors of the photo instead of just like slapping a filter on top of it, which can lower the quality of the photo. So I've been doing that, shooting all the photos raw, and then I've been using these presets from, if you guys know Helen Owen on Instagram, her and her boyfriend made this amazing preset pack. I love them. I think they're so great. You can actually adjust like the whole entire preset, so you can turn it all down or turn it all up, which usually on Lightroom you can't do. So that's a little trick. And I also added this shortcut right here. So if I just swipe to the left, I clicked on that, and then I can always just like get right to the camera. So that was really nice this past weekend when I was on a trip to just be able to quickly access it to take pictures of pretty much anything. All right, so next I've got my shopping folder. I really try not to get too distracted with this folder, except for Amazon, I cannot stay off of. I also have an Amazon storefront where I tend to put all of the links to like the products that I show you guys in posts and things like that. So I will link that down below so you guys can see. And then the last folder on this page is my food folder. I basically love getting food delivery, but I'm trying really hard now in my new life, in my new apartment, to cook more and save that money. So we're gonna try to stay away from that. All right, and finally my last page, I only have 3 pages. This is obviously the least access, but I did want to show you this widget at the top that I feel like looks really cool. It's actually a shortcut to social media, as you can tell, but they kind of look like this, which I thought was super unique. Now, if I click it and hold, and try to drag it around, you'll notice my background is actually a part of this image, which is why it looks like they're just floating there, but it's actually just one giant widget. So this comes from an app called Top Widgets. It's basically another one of those widget apps. I do really like a lot of the ones that they have. I haven't experimented too much with them besides the quick launcher, and that's the one that I use. So you basically can just choose which apps you want it to launch, and then you upload a picture of your background, and it'll kind of take that background and make it all into one cohesive thing so that it looks like they're floating. So I'm definitely down to experiment more with this widget. But yeah, I think there were some pretty cool options on there, and I know a lot of you were asking about that. So that's where I got it. Then we have a travel folder, which, sad day, I haven't been using really at all in recent times, but one day we'll get back. Selling apps, again, I just moved, so I was selling a bunch of furniture. I was using OfferUp and things like that, and I have a bunch of like designer clothes that I want to sell and try to get some value for that I just don't wear. So yeah, I have that there just for easy access since I'm kind of doing that right now. And then we have a games folder. You guys, I have never been into like iPhone games or computer games, and let me tell you, my mom got me hooked to this block puzzle game. It's literally so basic, but you pretty much just like try to move the blocks and get them to clear out. Super simple, but it is addicting, let me tell you. My high score is 2,416. I am a little bit addicted, as you can probably tell, but it's fine. We're all fine. Anyway. And then I have my NFL app because it is football season, and I only really access the app when it's football season. It basically just tells me everything about the Seahawks. And yeah, that's pretty much what's on my phone. If you go to my app library, I of course have so many other apps. Oh my God, look at my productivity apps. Ooh, there's so many in here that I want to talk about. So definitely let me know down below if there's anything specific you guys want to see. I have so many different apps, it's hard to kind of know what all to go through, but I think I hit on some awesome new ones. The photo taking, obviously CIT Bank, thank you again for sponsoring this video and keeping the channel alive. But yeah, that's it for today's What's on My iPhone video. Subscribe for another update in probably about a month, and let me know any other video ideas that you guys want to see soon on my channel. I'm always taking suggestions. So I'll see you guys later. I love you so much. Bye bye.